Mahmut Tekdemir's first half goal against Kayserispor was more than enough for Basaksehir to get the job done and win the club's first ever piece of silverware.
Başkanımızı, yönetim kurulumuzu gerçekten.
This title means a lot, and we worked so hard for it. I thank everyone, the players, my coaching staff, the president, everyone that works at the facilities, and of course the fans.
It's the first time in 10 years that a team other than the big three, that's Galatasaray, Fenerbahçe and Beşiktaş, have won Turkey's top flight. And it isn't all that surprising. Turkish football is currently in a financial rut. The big three carry a lot of debt and have even been asking their fans to chip in. Then on the other hand, you have Basaksehir. While traditional powerhouses have been reckless with their spending, this year's champions guarded their back pockets more carefully. The transfer costs of putting this picture together, for instance, came in at just under $9 million. But Basaksehir's frugal approach hasn't always been this rewarding. In the past 4 seasons, the Istanbul side has always managed to finish in the top 4, even coming close to a title on 2 occasions. And despite not having as big a fan base as their inner city rivals, Basaksehir kept their eyes on the prize.
We may only have a handful of fans, but they never stopped believing in us. We've been missing out on the championship for the past 4 or 5 years, but we always continue to fight for one. Anyone who's been around the club knows that we have this slogan mounted everywhere that says nothing is hard, but doing the impossible takes time. And that's what we did this year.
Like all champions, Basaksehir also have their critics. Some are calling foul play on how the Istanbul side are able to sustain a team filled with the likes of Gael Clichy, Robinho and Martin Skrtel, all world-class talent. Before 2014, the club was owned by the municipality, and some of the companies that sponsor the team are considered to be government-backed. At a stadium that costs tens of millions of dollars, and you end up with suggestions that the club is state-funded. The team's CEO, Mustafa Erut, says critics are missing the bigger financial picture.
The president showed this infographic to the media stating that our all sponsorships is like 15-16% of our balance sheet, which is 84% comes from domestic rights, international rights and the transfer sales.
What's next? Well, Basaksehir are still in the Europa League. They'll have their eyes set on knocking out Copenhagen and moving on to Manchester United in the quarterfinals. And then there's the Champions League next year in Istanbul. If Basaksehir's domestic experience at slaying giants is anything to go by, Europe's premier club competition will be familiar territory. Talha Duman, TRT World.